What's up, nigga?
You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to yet another episode of Simpsons Hit and Run highlights, revisiting my 2018 through 2019 playthrough of the game. This time we're starting off Bart's level and revisiting Lisa's level to actually finish Fishy Deals. In addition to that, some more topical stuff at the time. The third SpongeBob movie was coming out still. It was still under the working title, It's a Wonderful Sponge, before they changed it. I believe they changed it later on to Sponge on the Run. Never bothered seeing that shit. But anyway, again, you don't need me yapping and yapping and yapping, so let's just dive in. The only mission we skipped was Never Trust a Snake, so I think we did pretty good. Yeah, of course we're gonna save. I tell you what, we're gonna do something a little bit unconventional. We're gonna go and try and beat Fishy Deals, because that was something I couldn't do before. Can I salvage this? Probably not, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. Huh. This is quite the pickle, isn't it? Hell yeah! Alright, well that's literally all of level 3 completed now. Okay, so there's actually a way to do this platforming, I just don't remember it because it's been a while. So let's see, we gotta go down there. And we gotta do that, that's it, that's not bad at all. Hell yeah! Gotta love the invincibility cheat when a car's already pretty much destroyed. I guess they can blow up when you're not in them. Dude, I'd totally buy the car built for Homer. I mean, maybe not for $82,000, but... I mean, hell, if I was a billionaire, why not? Well, that happened. Oh, that worked. I honestly can't even remember if there's a card in here, so I might do all this annoying platforming for nothing. That platforming really wasn't that bad, so... I should probably stop my bitching, but you know. But it does not appear that there is any cards up here. Ah, but that's how you get back here. Legitimately, okay. I knew that too. I don't know why I acted so surprised, but you know. Well, that ain't doing much. Just gonna try and get on top of the roof of the Duff Blimp, but I don't think that's possible. Well, that happened. I don't know how I did like a super duper jump, because like, I mean, yeah, you jump high with the car honk, but damn. How difficult do you think it would be to kick Marge all the way to the Quickie Mart with the hit and run mechanic in play? Because, I know that's how they tested it to make sure it worked, the kicking, but they clearly couldn't have already had the what's it called? They couldn't have already had the, hit and run mechanic set up yet, because there's no way in hell you do that without getting a hit and run. Well, I went up the ziggurat-leggedy-split. You're dealing with a licensed plumber here. She walks like a fucking robot. Well, that didn't work. I love how people just sit in their cars for, like, ever in this game. Like, you try to think about the way that the NPCs in this game act logically, it makes no sense.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot speak English. I only speak Hindi.
But you're speaking English now.
Yes, I learned these words phonetically.
Well, you're just scared of being vaporized by the space monsters.
Up, down, go hot dog, butter my undershirt, blah, blah, blah.
You alright there, Otto?
That's where I need to go. Step on it, Otto.
Okay. Right after I drop these kids off at Krusty Lou.
Otto, I just said that.
All right. Stop hassling me, midget Abraham Lincoln.
Jump to it!
Alright, come on!
This is too cool.
Take that.
You got it.
We'll try this one more time, and then after that I think we'll try the bonus mission if we fail.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Okay, we're canceling this. Who's the bonus mission on this level again? I forget. Let's get Mole Man's Cadillac. Oh, that's another one! The average Johnny didn't know why Mole Man's Cadillac was there. I bet he didn't even know it was Mole Man's Cadillac, to be honest. He's like, I think it's weird that a car would be crashed into the building like that. Or he didn't know it was there, but it's like, if you know Planet Hype, then you should know that... Again, I'm not trying to criticize. I know I've been kind of over the top with my mentionings of things he didn't notice, but it's just... They're things that I noticed. But that's just because I've seen a lot of The Simpsons, so... And to be fair, there's a lot of Simpsons, so... There's also a lot of references I would not get if they released a new game. Because, I'd seen all the episodes up until Hit and Run. But yeah, this is Mole Man's Cadillac, for those who don't know. It's from Season 8, specifically the episode My Sister, My Sitter, if I'm not mistaken. Which was the first episode to introduce us to the Squidport itself. See, now this card here, you're supposed to park one of those itchy and scratchy trucks underneath and climb on top to get, but... That didn't work. But yeah, other than the average Johnny, Nightbane Gaming is another good channel that does hit and run content. And other than those two, there's for Road Rage content, there's literally a channel just called The Simpsons Road Rage Gameplay. And that guy did a run for $1 million fucking dollars in Road Rage in one sitting, which takes 14 hours to do. Which I find just nuts that he actually went through with it, but hey.
Collect more. I don't remember this being here before.
I'm in the Nega Zone! In my George, you come with a backpack, his arms are too short, his helmet falls off like that. This is my really crappy Rachel. Where is the bonus mission on this level, too?
Man, that sucks Android.
I think Snake is the bonus mission on this level, actually, now that I think about it. At this point, I'm not even really doing missions, I'm just kind of driving around. Pro tip to anyone who wants to try and lose the cops. Just make your car jump 50 feet into the air. They won't be able to follow you.
Hey, Snake.
Hey, kid dude, what's up?
I'm looking for a wheel man.
Tempted. Tell you what, dude, I just walked out of Springfield Prison, but if you clear out a few loose ends for me, I will help you.
Cool. Chance to use my petty thug training.
Groovy. First up, Wiggin is keeping the evidence from my trial in his car. Snatch it, and they've got nothing on me. Ha ha.
Simpsons at your service. Whee!
Alright, that didn't happen.
All for Mark!
Where am I?
I didn't do it. Eat my dust, dust eaters. Look out! Don't have a cow here. I didn't do it.
Well, that happened. Fuck. I think I'm definitely getting tired to the point where I just fucking, like, I don't know.
No problemo.
I'm definitely gonna call it quits here in a minute. Did you notice how several cartoons you watch have a floating timeline in which the characters do not physically age, like Bart Simpson being an example, who stayed a 10-year-old kid for 30 years? Yeah, of course. That's just kind of common cartoon logic. Well, that did a hell of a lot of damage.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Well, we got him here.
This is too cool. Okay, that's one mapped up program.
Oh, yes, I have a free-man again. Now, let's get a little venture capital, shall we? I hear Fat Tony is totally paying big bucks for every milk truck that gets smashed up. Lord knows why. He's the kingpin.
I don't get it. Everybody loves rats, but they don't want to drink the rat's milk. Speaking of floating timelines, SpongeBob is turning 20 tomorrow, but he still looks the same age as he did in 1999. Yeah, I'm sure. Because, obviously SpongeBob doesn't really do the whole continuity thing too much. I mean, you know that the third movie, I mean, I'm sure you of all people know this, but the third movie they're working on, It's a Wonderful Sponge or whatever it's called, is gonna have, like, how SpongeBob met all of his friends, like Sandy and Mr. Krabs and Squidward, at summer camp, but none of that makes any sense, because Sandy he met in the very first episode, or not first episode, but rather he met her in the episode that she first appeared in, which I think was Tea at the Tree Dome. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but Mr. Krabs he obviously met in the pilot, and then Squidward and Patrick, it's implied he is known for years, so obviously they don't really care about continuity, because this new movie is going to contradict a lot of pre-existing stuff.
Okay, here's the deal. You need me, you just call my service, I'll be there. Later.
Alright, cool, we've got the Bandit now. It's hard to believe how quickly both of these games were made, this and Road Rage. Road Rage was made in, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, Road Rage was made in a year, and this game was made in 2 years. Like, such small development time and how great these games turned out. Because nowadays, if you hear a game was made in a year, that's usually a sign that it's going to be, like, shitty and broken. But, in this case, it turned out really well. I mean, granted, this was 2 years, but still. With Road Rage, it was only made in a year. And I love Road Rage. And these generic, like, random townspeople are the weirdest looking motherfuckers in existence.
Spilled my pudding.
Butt hurts.
Whoa, spilled my pudding.
Take it back.
Hey, no fair, dude.
Scared. Time to conserve. Bring it on, sucker. Woo, I
Spilled my pudding.
Look out! You better run!
Whoa, that was a big one.
Well, that was a big one.
Spilled my pudding.
Come on, just a few more seconds.
You said you were interested in playing the Simpsons skateboarding, even though it's considered a Tony Hawk ripoff. Yeah, I know. But I just kind of want to play it out of curiosity. And I've heard it's really bad, too, that it's not fun at all, but I still want to play it. The Rick and Morty Season 3 Blu-ray came out nearly a year ago, and you still don't have it. I refuse to buy that because the cover is Pickle Rick. I know it's a petty and stupid reason, but I refuse to buy it because of that. But with how little I actually care about Rick and Morty anymore... Fuck. Let's restart this mission. Fuck. Poopy face!
Yeah, baby, bring it on.
Okay, fuck this mission.
I'm a bit of an elbow man myself, actually. Bit different, bit weird.
Not sexual.
Subscribe to Fugitive Red Eye.